Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Guess Who, our weekly game show where we highlight a member of Goodman Oaks with some trivia, and you have to guess who they are. This week's contestant was this adorable young man. You may be able to guess who it is just from the picture, honestly. And I asked him, what is the best advice you have ever received? He had two pieces of advice he gave me. One was, don't be an idiot, changed my life. He's quoting Dwight Schrute, I believe. Also, accept that change is going to happen whether you want it to or not, and make the best of it. Good advice. I asked him, what's the weirdest food you have ever eaten? And he says, cow tongue. Gross. I can't respect this man anymore. Actually, I can, because third, if you would choose any two famous people to have dinner with, who would it be and why? He says Steve Carell and Paul Rudd, because I think it would be a funny experience. Okay, so he's a fan of comedy, specifically The Office. For you Office fans, Steve Carell played the lead character, Michael Scott, in the American version of The Office. And that quote he gave, don't be an idiot, changed my life, is Dwight Schrute, of course. Question 4, what was your favorite food to eat as a child? He said, Cheez-Its dipped in vanilla ice cream, still my favorite snack. Gross. 5, what is your cell phone wallpaper? A picture I took of a monastery on a mountain. So he's traveled, okay? So he's gone somewhere where there's a monastery on a mountain. I would say this is probably not anywhere in the continental United States. Question 6, if you had to teach a class on one thing, what would it be? He says positive thinking. So he's optimistic, this guy. What are two hobbies? I ask him. He says he likes hiking and he likes traveling. We may have deduced the traveling aspect. Hiking is an admirable hobby. Question 8, if you could learn a new skill instantly, what would it be? Okay, this threw me for a curveball. He says wingsuit flying. Wingsuit flying, man. He's a daredevil. So maybe this is a clue that he's young, perhaps, and has full of vitality and energy. Have you ever met anyone famous? He says two people, Guy Fieri and Ben Carson. Not at the same time, I would guess. I asked him McDonald's or Burger King. He says Burger King. He likes to have it his way, apparently. 11, if you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which ones would you keep? He says he would keep Netflix, obviously, Instagram, and one called iExit, which I had to Google this. iExit is an app that apparently helps you with traveling on the United States interstate highway system. So again, the guy likes to burn up the roads. He likes to go. Maybe there's someone that he travels to see. What is your favorite breakfast cereal? Raisin Bran, he says. Now, I typically like to wax eloquent about, deductions on what someone's breakfast cereal means. This was my favorite breakfast cereal when I was a kid. Got me through my 14th year of life, I would say. And so I'd say he's just a good guy. It means he's a good guy. Coffee or tea? He says coffee, of course. Okay. Then I ask him, I like to always ask, what are some true but unusual facts about yourself? And he's got some unusual ones that are certainly true. I take them at his word. I can fit an entire dill pickle in my mouth. I'm going to say I believe him, and I don't want to see it. Another one is he once ate 7.5 patty melts just to prove to his friends that he could. Again, I believe him, but I don't want to see it. And another one is while in college, he says he had a pet billy goat. While in college, where did you go to college that you could have a pet billy goat? Again, I believe him. I may need to see some photo evidence of this, however. Okay, who do you think this individual is? From the picture, you might can deduce. The picture looks like one of those, gallery glamour shots almost from the late 80s or early 90s, perhaps. It looks kind of early 90s there myself. He travels a lot. He hasn't had a pet billy goat in college, so he's from obviously some redneck area in our country, obviously, because Mississippi's so cultured. He's well-traveled. He likes The Office. Oh, and he likes coffee. Obviously, this is our youth minister, Jonah Dawes. So, Jonah, thank you for playing. I appreciate that. You're lots of fun. You're a pleasure to work with. You're a joy to have around the office and a great help to our ministry. So, thank you for playing. And thank you for everybody for watching these. I hope they've been just a little bit of fun in this, awful pandemic time. That's the idea behind these Guess Who games. And we're going to take a little break from Guess Who. We're going on a little hiatus for a little bit because we're going to be transitioning hopefully more into in-person Bible studies. And so this is the end of season 1, let's say. But we're not done with Guess Who. We will come back for season 2 at some point. But anyway, thank you guys for watching.